Welcome back, collectors. I have a quick video for you today. I just wanted to go over some of the Iron Mans that I've been picking up recently, and I thought maybe I would share some of the tips. Iron Man's kind of cooled off for comic books, so that being the case, some of the old ones that are out there are now kind of cooling off in price, and people aren't collecting them as much, so now is kind of a really good time to get back into it. So I found a couple really good comic books at really cheap prices, and so I just want to share a couple of them just to give you some ideas on some good storylines and things to look for. First one that I've got is this Iron Man 300, which is a solid book. This is like the first appearance of the modular armor that allows him to kind of interchange pieces and parts, and so I have this one right here, one that's got like the hollow foil cover, and I also have the non-hollow foil cover as well, and you can pick these up pretty cheap. There's a decent amount of them around, but obviously they're not being made anymore, so getting some of the older books is pretty helpful. Also, Iron Man 305. This is a classic battle between Iron Man and the Hulk, and this is where Iron Man pulls out the Hulkbuster armor. So a pretty decent book that you can pull up for a pretty cheap price. This is Iron Man 232. Kind of a classic cover there, but this is one of the storylines of Armor Wars, the first Armor Wars Iron Man, and so a pretty decent book that you can get pretty cheaply. And here is a little bit older one. You can see that Mark 7 armor up on there, but for this particular one, this comes from the Demon in the Bottle storyline, and this is taken pretty much the inspiration for Iron Man 2, and so this is the final issue in that whole Demon in a Bottle arc. So that's a good book. And then obviously some of these older ones that you can get, you got the Mark 5 armor on there. This is a couple of these other smaller, they're a little bit more scarce for issues. And so, I don't know, just some cool covers to pick up. Now's a really good time to pick up the Iron Man story, like I said, especially because the character is kind of cooled off a little bit in the MCU. We're going to see a different version of Iron Man, but these books, you know, because they're older, there's only so many of them left around, so now's a pretty good time to start picking them up if that's a character of yours or if that's a book line that you're interested in. Let me know what you think, if you got any of these books already, if which one of these you think is the coolest cover. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and hit a like on there. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe and check me out on Instagram. See you in the next one.